Good morning everyone, happy day to you. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my morning bath. I've just had a particularly difficult leg day and instead of showering after my workout, I'm having a little Epsom salt soak, which is always such a delight, and I'm very grateful to have this delightful little bath in my life. And I wanted to bring you along for a getting ready journey this morning. Today I have a big filming day ahead, as we always do in our Lanmas season. But today I'm actually going to be getting extra festive for a little dinner soiree that I've got with my family this evening. That's kind of what I'm going to be getting ready for as well. So here I am in my bath. I've got my lovely giant tub of Epsom salts here that I just keep to the side. I'm trying really hard not to do a little nip slip here, so sorry if I keep looking at the viewfinders because I'm trying to keep my modesty. I am soaking in 2 masks while I sit in the bath. I've got a hair mask in, I've got a face mask on. I'm actually trying a new face mask. This is a lovely new one from Fresh. This is the Floral Recovery Calming Mask. Really love this packaging. And it's this beautiful white little creamy mask here, and it says to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes or overnight. So it's feeling very nice so far. My skin definitely needs to be soothed. And then I've got my Amika The Cure mask soaking in my hair, and I'm just gonna let this hang out for a while, do its work before I rinse everything out and get ready for the day. And hopefully when we get out, we'll be feeling all extra fabulous and we can get ready together. So good morning from me in my bath. I'm going to continue my soak and then let's get fabulous together. I'm back. Okay, so a few things. First of all, what is this, you guys? This cyst that is growing on my chin is one of those horribly painful ones. Like I went and touched it and it's like, ah. Second thing, today was one of those days where I definitely think I did not rinse the conditioner out of my hair enough, and my hair just looks more slimy, which is too bad. But we've blow dried the hair. The hair is ready to go. I put my robe on, my linen robe, my lighter one, because we have the heat bumping in the house because it's been so cold. Anywho, so now we need to get glam. Now we need to fix this face. I'm gonna be pretty much using the products that I have been using so much lately and in so many of the Lanmas videos. I definitely feel like this Lanmas has been very makeup heavy, but it's also been fun. It's nice to just like sit and play sometimes. There's been a lot of great products, but I'm gonna continue with the glam play today, my friends. And I actually also have a new hair tool to try out. I mentioned to you guys that I have been in the market. I've been shopping around for some new curling irons, and Amika, obviously Amika I've been working with for a very long time, and they are also one of the brand contributors to the Lanmas giveaways. So Amika, we love you, thank you. And they actually sent over, this isn't a new tool by any means, they've had it, but it's new to me. And this is the Chameleon 5-barrel interchangeable kit. And this is different from my previous curling iron because the previous iron I used had the little thumb clip, okay? It's been so long since I've used a wand. Truly, it feels like it's been years. And so I'm gonna give this a go today. We're gonna see how it rolls. This portion of the video is also very kindly sponsored by Amika. Listen, goodness knows, I needed to switch out for my beloved Amika Beach Waver, okay? So Amika, thank you for hooking it up. This is the little case it comes in. Whoa, that's fun. How fun is that? So you've got a glove, you've got the mechanics, the machine itself, and then 5 interchangeable wands. This is gonna be great for when I wanna do those really small little curls with ponies and whatnot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use, but maybe, you know what, maybe I'll do the second to largest one. Whoa, that gets hot. It's heating up very quickly and it tells you that it's heating up. How cute. I also never use the gloves when I curl my hair. I like to risk it for the biscuit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair. Whenever I curl my hair, I just do it into quarters. I put my hair in half and then I take the top quarter. Take these little clips, bloop, bloop, cute, it's a look. Okay, and it's already heated up. So I put it to 340. Oh yeah, that's hot. Oh my goodness, I don't even remember what it feels like to use a wand, but I think I'm gonna use some smaller sections. Just give it a little brush through and then wrap it around. What's nice with this versus using a curling iron with a clip is that you don't have to like keep re-wrapping it, if you know what I mean. Like I'm wrapping it once and then you can just move the hair down. That is the nice thing about a wand, and that's what makes it a little bit more speedy to use in your daily curling, and obviously that's only an issue if you have longer hair, but there's the little wave. Very beachy, very flowy. We love being beachy all winter long here, don't we? So this little piece I just wrapped once, and then I can just bloop, flow it down to give it a little bit more of a looser feel. That is very nice. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do my head like this. Okay, so this is the hair all curled. I just took my brush and brushed it out, and it gave it this very, very nice, voluminous, fluffy curl. And this is like the fluffiness I've been dreaming of. Okay, I'm gonna put some dry shampoo, hairspray, volumizing spray, all the sprays. I'm gonna start coughing in my bathroom. Ugh. And some hair oil. And here is the finished hair. What do you guys think? Let's move on to makeup. Okay, I put the headband on. We're ready to dive into the makeup. Now, I want it to be holiday, but I'm also going to my parents' house, so I don't want to go too crazy, too extra glam. And I also want to do a red lip because I'm going to my parents' house, so I don't have to wear a mask. So it is the time to embrace that, even though I'm going to be eating, but that's okay. So let's start with the base. I actually really wanted to see how my little Shiseido, this new Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation mixed with the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. I wanted to see, give it a go. There were a few comments you guys have been saying that my makeup woes, my baking woes might come from the fact that the Weleda Skin Food is too emollient, perhaps too thick and creamy. So I wanted to give the Laura Mercier base a go and see how that sits under the foundation. I'm not gonna forget this time. I'm gonna do the little cream contour and bronzer and blush before concealer. Learning. Okay, one thing I've noted with the Synchro Skin, I try to take like half a pump. Like, it is impressive how far this foundation goes, truly. That might have actually been too little, but honestly, I mean, like, look at it. Honestly, the tiniest little bit between two fingers goes such a long way. And because I'm using more full coverage concealers these days, I really don't need the full coverage, honestly, but I just really like to tone down all of the discoloration in my skin all over with one little even stroke. So what was that sound that just came out of my mouth? I don't know. Stroke. I'm just gonna take a beauty blender and just bop that around my face just to help it all melt in. Okay, so we've put the foundation on. Now I'm gonna go in with cream contour slash bronzer. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I have this one in the shade Tan Lines. Even though I know what shade I use, I still have to look at it every single time. I don't know why I can't just remember it. Let me zoom you in a little bit, actually. Perhaps a better visual on what's going on in my skin. Anyway, I'm gonna take this, do the Kevin Koja way, and apply this to my face first. We're gonna chisel out with the creams and then go over with the concealer. I also washed my brushes. Are you proud? Oh my God, I actually think that's why this is so dirty. I hadn't washed my brushes in so long. It was getting disgusting, and I'm certain that that is from the bacteria of this brush in particular. I'm gonna take this like quite low on my forehead just because I am gonna go over top of it with concealer after. And I do just want a little bit more warmth, so, oh dear, that's it. Oh, when I lean back, my headband always falls off, it's so annoying. Really get into the jaw there. I'm gonna use that Rephr 32 brush for my nose bronzer contour life. Did I even put any foundation on my nose? I don't know if I did. And I'm kind of just making that a little bit deeper too, because I'm just gonna draw the little concealer line on my nose. I don't know if I'm gonna do the baking today, honestly. I feel like my skin's just like too dry for that right now, but I'm just gonna try this method without it. I'm gonna take the M Cosmetics Rose Milk Serum Blush. I mentioned that I wanted to pull this out and play with it more, and I put it into my everyday makeup bag, and we'll see how the serum blush, oh, hello, works with this method. I wonder if it'll be like too juicy or too thin actually to show up. We'll see. Whoa, it looks way darker in the camera than it does in my mirror. Let that be known. But yeah, I don't know. I also grabbed a powder blush just in case we want to layer it up if this isn't enough. I feel like maybe this wasn't the blush for me to choose for this, but let's try it. What the heck? Okay, so we'll leave that for now. Let's go in with concealer. I've got to say, I'm really undecided about the Anastasia concealer. I just, like I mentioned, I felt like the shade I was using, shade 4, was too light for me. I just felt like it made me look a little bit sickly. Like, listen, I am pale. I'm a white gal, I understand. But I'm not like the color of my robe, okay? And that's what it made me feel like. And that's what I felt like I looked like in photos that night. And I also find this to be, I don't know, it feels like a lot more thick than some of the other concealers I've been using, like the Too Faced Born This Way. So I don't know, I'm kind of undecided. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts if you have used this. I'm not gonna use it today. I am just gonna use my little Born This Way combo. I have Snow and Almond. Snow is a little bit lighter for sure. And I'm just gonna take that, just like the tiniest little bits. I really need to be light-handed with this, especially the shade Snow, because it is lighter. I find that this concealer is just a little bit easier to sheer out than the Anastasia one. Like this one's like full coverage and it's thick and creamy, and so is this one, but it sheers out really nicely. So I just find it really easy to use, especially with everyday makeup. Oh, I just realized, oops. I put the dots, not a line. Oh my goodness. Listen, someday I'll learn, someday I will pay attention. Apparently today is not that day. Anyway, now I'm just taking Almond and I'm just gonna do that chiseling out where I want some extra coverage, which is just really all around my face, always. I feel like I have to say that disclaimer every time I film a makeup video. There's always a comment like, wow, why are you using so much concealer? Because I want to. Okay, I'm gonna take MAC Fix Plus. I'm gonna soak my beauty blender. I'm gonna do a little spritz just to add some juicy wetness in there, and then I'm gonna take it and blend it out. Perhaps I will delay this for like 30 seconds and we can sit there and let the concealer do its magic. Okay, what I actually wanna do first is take a little bit, sorry. I need to put it right in there. When I talk to the camera, I do get distracted. I feel like my makeup is always the best when I'm not filming because I'm like fully concentrated on the task at hand. Whenever I'm talking to the camera, I'm always like, my brain is in a million places and I'm trying to remember what I want to say. And oftentimes it's not always my best work. Anyway, I want to put concealer right into my eye, and I'm gonna use this Sigma P84. I've had this brush for years, and it's a great little kabuki brush, and sometimes it's just easier, faster to just do this with a little brush right into my eyes. Like I mentioned before, I feel like that's actually the benefit of getting that little mini beauty blender that they carry, just to get right in here into the eye sockets. Do they still carry that mini one? I actually don't know. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen it in a while, but anyway, I just want to do this specifically right into this inner corner because that is where I'm experiencing a lot of darkness, and look at the difference. It's already so much brighter in there. So she's a delight. Okay, now I'm gonna take the beauty blender and blend out the rest of the concealer and see how we feel with doing this after our cream contour and blush. I really liked it the first time, but I didn't like how the overall makeup ended up looking, you know, like I felt like it was just too cakey and bakey and matte with the baking. I do want a more natural looking finish today, so we'll see how we like this. Okay, I feel like I've got to go back. I don't know what the secret is. What's the secret sauce with how people like do the chiseling and the baking and the contouring without having such a solid line? Like, I don't want it to be solid. I like it to be a little bit more blended, you know, but also I want it to be there. Like, I want definition on my cheekbone. Like, am I bringing it too high? I don't know. Like, sometimes I just don't understand. But I'm just going back with my brush and going between and trying to make it look a little bit less intense. I almost forgot about the zit down here, but I definitely feel like she needs some special attention. So I'm just gonna do a little spot moment right there and just. Hey, let me just bring my lips back. Okay, I really like this base. It looks so natural. And one thing I've been noticing, even though this is called a radiant lifting foundation, it actually has quite a matte finish. And that might have actually been why I felt so extra like matte when I filmed that little Kevin Kodra following the TikTok makeup look. I do feel like quite matte right now, so I definitely don't need as much foundation as I would normally go for. So I'm actually not going to set this in right away. I'm actually just gonna go ahead with my powders, I think. I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer. I've still got my Dior Forever Couture bronzer here, this gorgeous. I'll never get over the packaging. I have this with my Refer 05 brush. I'm just gonna like load the product up in my hand. Oh my God, I can't speak. I'm loading the product up in the brush and I'm going to just tap it off on my hand and just go in with a light dusting of this just to add some more depth to that cream contour bronzer that we've done. And just a light dusting of this matte bronzer I think will just help to fuse everything together, even though I like doing that concealer method after the cream products. It's nice. I just want a little bit more here. The sun is coming out behind us. What a delight. What a delight. I'm gonna use the Dior Nude Glow highlight and just touch that onto the tops of my cheekbones. What a glow, what a gorgeous glow. And it really stands out when you have a much more matte finish like this. Like natural matte. It's so gorgeous. I love this highlight. I am gonna do a touch more blush. I'm gonna use the Tom Ford, I'm just gonna say 01 blush. And just add a little bit more color there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle my brows and I'll be back with you after that. Wow, what a difference brows make, honestly. Even though this brow for me, it's my problem brow. Always, every time. But I'm really happy with this little Dior brow styler. It's been a product I've had for a very long time, but after almost a full year of using the NYX brow pen, it's been a nice little rediscovery in my collection. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. I kind of like don't know. I'm feeling lost with the eyeballs. I don't really know what I want to do, but I kind of wanted to revisit the little Jones Road, what was this called? Just a Sec eyeshadow in bronze. I don't know if I want to put it like all over my lid or if I just want to do a little bit, but I just wanted to play with this again and see if we can make it happen. So I'm gonna start, as always, by taking my Benefit Hoola Glow. I can't stop thinking about it, but someone had messaged me so long ago saying like, hey, I think your blinking is caused from you putting face products around your eye, like they're not tested to go around your eye. And I was like, could it be? Could this be the allergies that my optometrist is speaking of? Is this what is causing my ridiculous blinking? I don't know, but like, here I am. Just gonna take a little bit of that and put it in the crease because a little bit of bronzer in the crease apparently could hurt somebody, that somebody being me, but it looks nice and perhaps I need to consider finding some eyeshadow that does the same thing for me. It's a good thought. It's a good joke. But to whoever that was, thank you for your insight, truly. I have not stopped thinking about it ever since you sent that message. So, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the lower lash line too. Ooh, the sun just disappeared. We are fluctuating with light here. Okay, I'm gonna take some of that bronze shadow. I don't really know what I'm feeling with this. I'm taking a brush. This is the Refer 02 brush, this lovely little flat shader brush. And I think I'm just gonna start with putting this along the lash line. I don't know if I want to do it across the whole eye, but this is nice because it's very holiday feeling to me. It's like quite a shimmery bronze. And I think that'll just be really nice as a little like smoky liner. That's always my favorite. So I'm just starting with that on the lash line. And I might just, yeah, just pull it out a little bit. Let me just clean that up a little bit. I always keep a clean brush on hand to help with my mistakes here. I don't know why. I think I just need to accept my little wrinkly lids for what they are.
I'm gonna take a little bit of that on the lower lash line too, just kind of connect it together. Nothing too dark or dramatic. Okay, and I know I've already done a liner look for the holiday season, a liner with a red lip. It's a great go-to, and I was actually out on a little girls' night this last weekend, and all the gals had a little winged liner, and there I was sitting with my bronzer on my eyes, and I just felt like I wanted a little something something. And so today I wanted to try doing the Kat Von D tattoo liner and just add a little bit of depth to this bronze, lovely little bronze cream shadow. So let's give it a go. I don't know if I'll do my whole eye. I usually like to start kind of in the center of my pupil and go from there. Sometimes I do extend it, but we'll see. I'm just gonna follow the line. Ah, or a double line. Oops. I just realized I said Kat Von D again, but it's because I looked at it and it still says Kat Von D on the liner, so they haven't changed this to KVD, Vegan Beauty. Okay, I'm gonna take my little eyeliner brush and just press that under. You can also do this with a Q-tip or any other thing that you have handy, but this works too. That is a very swoopy eye. Why? Look at how low this is. God. I'm gonna go continue dealing with this. I'll be back. Okay, we managed to get them looking somewhat even. I also decided to put the liner all across the lid. I felt like it looked a little naked without it. So now I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna use my Tom Ford mascara. Put oodles and oodles and oodles of this on. All right, and let's move on to the lips. I'm gonna use the NYX Natural Lip Pencil. The shade is called Natural. I want something a little bit lighter, just because I am doing a red lip. So this is not something that you're necessarily gonna see. I just put it on to trace out my lip, and it helps me to map the red. Okay, and for the lipstick, I'm gonna use the Gucci Rouge Satin Goldie Red, number 25. Now what I didn't realize, the same with Dior with their 999. Across all of their different lipsticks, there's like the classic red. So with Dior, it's the 999, and that red shade is existent across all of their lipstick products. And that's the same with Gucci with their number 25 Goldie Red. They have that shade in each of the finishes. And I know that's the same, like the Agatha Orange that I've used before, they have that across all the finishes, but the number 25 has a little star, and I'm assuming it means that's their like signature red. And first of all, like the packaging, look at that beautiful, like the engravings in the tube. It's so gorgeous. And you've got the little Gucci there. Beautiful. There's so many nice reds in the world, so many beautiful lipsticks. But I wanted to give this one a go today. I'm useless without my detailer brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that to help shape this around, especially because it's a more satin finish. Okay, so that is the lip applied. It's a very, very nice, like sheer lipstick. It actually really nicely matches my nails. I'm very happy. Oh, pardon me. I'm very happy with that. I just switched over to my new and full Professional. I used up the other one. Gonna let this set in, do a good spray over the face. I'm gonna take the headband off. All right, I'm gonna go put on my jewelry. I'm gonna contemplate what I want to wear this evening, and I'll be back with you when I'm finished getting dressed. Hello friends, switching to the phone cam. How many times is too many times to wear this sweater? I'm absolutely in love with this sweater and I can't get enough of it. And because I think we're gonna do a little Christmas photo tonight, my mom's annual Christmas card, I just thought that this would be the most fitting and perfect thing to wear. So I'm wearing this L'Academy turtleneck, crop turtleneck. These are my Philippa K trousers. I've currently got my UGG slippers on, but those will eventually be shoes. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all tomorrow for another Lanmas video. Bye! Whoa, the bye inception. Bye!